The big splash! The live wires! And finally, the shock and awe! Buckle up, people! Here we go!
Get ready, people. This dazzling arena has been reimagined by CNS to test our contestants to their limits.
The shock and awe are busy freeing Vault 1.
Use this gateway!
They didn't hesitate, neither did the trigger!
Buckle up, everyone! Our first elimination is really serving the message. This match is on!
It's a test of nerves and skill from here.
A test they've all been training for. Let's see who truly stands out.
The shock and awe have begun the first cash out of this match.
That's our first team wipe, marking a pivotal moment.
That moment goes against the live wires. The live wires are the fun. Let's see how they bounce back.
Gateway going out!
That wasn't a lesson!
Fantastic steal by the big splash.
Now that's how you play to win this game, sir.
This is exactly what the big splash needed. They've pocketed our first cash out.
They're launching themselves full force into this match.
Only one go, and still not even triggered.
Took a hit.
The live wires are unlatching Vault 2. The shock and awe are back. Team respawn.
Fully recharged, I see. Could be bad news for the live wires.
The big splash grabbed a cash box. The shock and awe have a cash out in the works. The live wires are back. Team respawn.
We could see an awkward moment when they run into the shock and awe. Time for payback.
Thermite out. Firing thermite. Enemy up there.
In the bank! The shock and awe snare to cash out.
Now that's what I call a steal paying off in style.
Placing a gateway.
Unbolting Vault 3, it's the shock and awe.
Gateway here.
The shock and awe got hold of a cash box. A cash box has a new owner, folks.
I'm going to
It's with the
revive.
live
Hold on.
wires now.
Back in action. Thanks a million.
Some of us didn't need a tutorial.
The live wires have commenced a cash out.
Gateway 1 out. Activating gateways now. Flashbang.
Fantastic steal by the shock and awe.
Aggressive and impressive.
The live wires have reclaimed that cash out. We just passed the midway point of this great match.
This isn't just
Get
any
ready for
round, it's a
teleportation.
show. True determination.
They left in silence.
Cash out steal denied. A clutch play out there in the arena. Rotten luck for the shock and awe. Another team wipe. This battle is far from over. All of our teams have managed to amass the same amount. Vault has landed. The live wire swooped up a cash box. Cash out in progress thanks to the live wires.
Switching things up.
Our contestants had better watch this guide, as our show seems to have attracted intergalactic visitors, and they don't seem to be friendly.
It's probably already gone.
Reloading!
I'm reloading. Frag grenade sent.
I'm back. Going in. Munitions. Team. Enemy over there.
We're down to the final minute.
Our teams are fighting until the very last second.
Going for field. Switching options. Watch
Here
out.
we are, down to the final 30 seconds.
Anything can happen now.
The live wires really breezed through this match. They lit up the game with their energy. Congratulations to our rising stars. the Jet Setters, the Overdogs, and finally, the Shock and Awe. Ready, set, unleash the excitement. Brace yourselves for the ultimate dash for cash. The first team to reach the cash target will win.
Scotty, spot on. Time for the big cash crunch.
The Shock and Awe stun the crowd, opening Vault 1.
First elimination goes to the Shock and Awe. We've got our first team wipe. Things are looking up.
The Overdogs take the Jet Setters swooped up a cash box.
Aim for cash out A.
The Overdogs are back in the arena, folks.
If I were the Shock and Awe, I'd be prepping
Going
for
up
some
there.
incoming
Watch out, up
retribution.
One contestant is trying out how much damage those walls can take. Keep at it, I say.
Back in action. Gotta reload.
This is free, I wonder?
That Lazarus Field is extraction!
This is exactly what the Shock and Awe needed. They've pocketed our first cash out.
Moment unfolding before our eyes, Scotty.
Clear.
A wipeout and a setback for the Jet Setters.
They stalled for sure.
Watch out! Over here! Enemy copy! Missile protected!
Our contestants better not get caught late in the round. It's time for them to move those virtual feet or face the consequences thanks to a laser high above.
The Jet Setters are slipping into Vault 2. Our orbital lasers event is still active, so our contestants need to keep moving to avoid going out like a light. The jet setters grab the cash box.
Head over to cash out B. Okay.
The jet setters have a cash out in the works.
To initiation, zero hesitation.
Moving. Enemy spotted. Down there. Got a contestant.
Expect fast-paced action as our contestants navigate narrow alleys and rooftops. This is it. Here we go. The Retros, the Overdogs, the Jet Setters, and finally, the Kingfish. All right, let's see who wants it more. Let's go.
The arena is tranquil under the evening sky,
Jump
but
pad
with
here.
good visibility, the action is about to begin.
Thanks to our giant duck mascot, the cathedral now has a more modern, open-concept design. Let's see if our contestants use the space wisely. The Overdogs are crowding into Vault 2.
It's a showstopper.
That was not, ideal for the Jet Setters. The Kingfish got hold of a cash box.
Time to bounce!
The Kingfish reel in the action. First cash out underway. The Overdogs have commenced to cash out. It's back to the past again for the Retros with another wipe on the board.
Scotty, they'll want to do a retrospective on that play.
Four comebacks. One reason it's not over.
This is exactly what the Kingfish needed. They pocketed our first cash out.
It's all precision and execution, no missteps in sight.
In the bank, the Jet Setters landed a cash out. The Kingfish are cracking open Vault 3.
Gas line dropped!
Vault 4 is being opened by the Retros. The teams better keep their heads in the game, June. We just reached the midway point.
These teams are vying for the favor of our sponsors. lasers, and they are certainly giving it their best out there.
That's not a highlight, that's a warning.
Up on 'em.
The Kingfish have a cash out in the works.
Drilling!
Cash out in progress, thanks to the Retros. Another nosedive for the Jet Setters. Team White.
Jump pad deployed!
Cash out complete, and the Kingfish reap the rewards.
Kingfish is schooling the other teams on the definition of teamwork out there.
There's even more money on the line thanks to a new vault arriving. Cash out complete, and the Retros
Capture
reap the
vault five.
rewards.
They're not guarding, they're cleansing.
Jump pad here!
Our state-of-the-art laser is now active and will punish any contestants who are standing still. Chop chop!
The Kingfish are bursting into a vault.
They cleared the scene.
Contestant is dishing out some destruction. Good riddance. Contestants need to stay light on their feet before attracting some unwanted attention, as our orbital lasers event is still active.
Pumping a breath. Kill streak, more like a kill statement.
I'm back!
We still have 30 seconds remaining.
The teams need to give it everything they've got right now.
Back to life!
We're down to the last 30 seconds. Which team will triumph?
Every second counts now, Scotty.
They weren't defending, they were demonstrating.
also qualified after an impressive performance.
The Overdogs, the Livewires, the Powerhouses, and finally, the Kingfish. Time to make your mark or pack your bags.
The dense evening fog will test our contestants' resolve as they battle against the elements and their opponents.
With cash-out stations up in the air, contestants must climb their way to success. Ball 2 is being uncorked by the Powerhouses.
First one down! Didn't even get to blink!
And there's the start to ignite this match. Our first elimination is bound to turn up the heat.
It's sink or swim time.
You're right. Who will rise to the occasion?
Defense successful.
That's it, our first team wipe, and it's a brutal one.
That was a painful one for the Overdogs.
Help! I'm glitched! Enemy got me!
The Overdogs just made their return to the arena. The Kingfish have recovered and respawned. Another team wipe for the Overdogs. They're off their game today.
They're off to the doghouse now.
Kudos to the Kingfish. They just cashed out. Has landed and the scramble is about to begin.
They just filed 4 resignations violently.
Halftime is here, and the competition has been nothing short of thrilling.
The contestants are definitely showcasing the spirit of our sponsors. Let's see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
The powerhouses are back. Team respond. The live wires swooped up a cash box. And the Kingfish just got hit by another wave. Misfortune loves a target.
Room feels quieter.
In the blink of an eye, a cash box changes hands. The live wires are holding on to it for dear life. The powerhouses have a cash out in the works. What a charge. The live wires have started a cash out.
Will need to navigate the cosmic twists and turns.
The Kingfish are back. Team respawn.
This could cause a real surge of retribution. The powerhouses better watch out.
Our
Going up
contestants
there.
are learning
I'm
that
going
it's
up
not
there.
just a cold shower that will wake you up. A meteor shower will do the trick too.
We've reached the end of this game show event.
Facing a run of bad luck. They just got wiped out again.
Pressure applied. Pressure returned. Deadlier.
A long-awaited return to the arena for the Kingfish.
I sense some serious payback coming. The powerhouses need to prepare for a counterpunch.
Vault 5, move out.
Bingo! Cash out nabbed by the powerhouses.
Drop the mine.
The Overdogs need to pick things up. Like, you know, cash boxes. 60 seconds left. Our contestants need to pick it up a notch.
Little break.
The Overdogs complete a cash out. Once and for all, that every dog has
Let's
its
go to
day.
cash out B.
I wasn't sure they'd see that steal through, but here we are. Well done.
The Overdogs are off their leash. They're opening a vault. Just 30 seconds remain.
The clock is ticking.
Deploying jump pad. Go, go, go. Okay, let's go.
Will they